Hello and welcome to episode 41 of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. Now we are at the end of December 2021 and we're playing Brighton, which were chosen by the first person who basically asked to choose between Brighton and Hull. Someone else asked for Hull. I do apologise. Mind you, saying that, the whole game was it can't get any more boring than that. The Brighton game should be better. So hopefully that's good. We've been doing well. We're on a unbeaten streak that's now been put into my inbox. 6 matches without losing. And this Hull 0-0 is quite amazing because look at the players that they've got. Juan Iturbe is the kind of player that they attract. I think they've just been relegated from the Premier League. They've got Nick Powell in there, who's injured. He's always injured. Jordan Ayew's playing for them. So, they've got a very, very decent side. Got Danny Ings there as well. So, they've got very good players. We drew with them 0-0. They just got relegated from the Premier League. We drew with them 0-0. That's great. We're top of the table, which is also another positive. Let's go there. We are sitting on 48 points, so is Nottingham Forest. Goal difference, so much better for us. We're smashing teams. 6-1 against Huddersfield. Michael Bell, against his former side, he scores a hat-trick. He's got 11 in 11 so far this season, which is great. In fact, I can't really complain about any of the strikers that are brought in. Golabar has been phenomenal. Puskás, he wants out of the club. I'm willing to listen to offers to around like £10 million. If we do get £10 million for him, it'd be amazing. The only one what's been a problem was Corey Unsworth because he's been injured. But, he might get game time now that Puskás might be leaving. I say might. Julich doing well, not getting injured that much. Growing in physical, growing in technical stats. Just take a drink there. And also he helps cover in that attacking left position. Yeah, it's looking alright. It's looking decent at this stage. I'm actually very happy with the season so far. And we're progressing just about at the right rate. Brighton at home. Last game of the year. We've been told by... Where is he? Where is our man? Yeah. Excuse me. That's why I want to get a drink, because I've got a kind of cloggy, like a stodginess to me. I've just woke up. Well, kind of about an hour ago. Nick Thacker, defender. He's been at the club since, right at the start, basically. But he's wanting to move on. And this is the problem, because we don't want him to move on, do we? We want to see him score a Premier League goal, so he's scored in every single division. That, basically. Because he scored in the Vanarama North, then the Vanarama Conference, and then League 2, League 1, the Championship. He hasn't scored in 2 seasons, but then again he hasn't played for 2 seasons that much. But he kind of wants first team football, and I'm not really willing to give him that much first team football. We played him against Rotherham, and he did alright. He got a 7 rating. So we just got to make sure he gets game time here and there, and he's not as unsettled as what he is right now. What is his... This is another problem. I don't know what his contract... His contract is to the end of next season. So, if we do get promoted, he will have one shot at scoring that Premier League goal with this £1,500 per week contract. It would be amazing. It would be some achievement if he scored in all the divisions going up. But Honestly, his time at Walkley is numbered because we've got so many good centre-backs now. It's nice to see Nick Thacker obviously progress into a decent centre-back and that, but he's nowhere near the quality of a Premier League forward. I mean, Premier League defender. Oh, before we get into the game, actually, I want to show you. I've got to showcase one of these games because it is quite amazing. Oh my word, this 1-0, right, okay. it looks a bit boring, right? But the goalkeeper was on point. I don't know why he's got a 6.8 rating. He made 2 6 saves, like really good. So we'll show them, and then we'll show the last minute goal by Francesco Landini. But you got to see these goals because this guy, well, it was a bit of a gamble to buy him for 4 million or what I think it was like 3.7. But he's paying it back, and he is easily Premier League class already. And it's a great price for a player of that class, of that of the stats that he possesses. So this is the build up to the first chance. Armstrong, white, safe hands, got glue on his gloves, sticky fingers, and then in the 30th minute, back heel, and that is a crazy save. 1-on-1, he's already down on the floor, the ball's going over him, and he just claws it. Just claws at it. Then we hit the post with Anton Learn, but eventually, in the 91st minute, I think, we do find the back of the net. So John Mills starts off the attack with Sam Bennett. And we actually lose it. My bad. It's been a long time since we actually played this game. And it was last night as well, so my memory of it isn't very great. But there's Haris Julic sending it to Orlandi. He puts it into the top corner. It's 1-0 Walkley. And Birmingham don't have any time to react. And you know what, actually, that was the game that got us top of the league. I think Nottingham Forest or West Brom slipped up. And we are there at the end of the year. Let's have a look at this squad again. Just going to put Thacker in again. I think we drew against Brighton in the last game. It was only a couple of games ago, but I can't remember it. Let's have a look. Yeah, we drew 0-0 against Brighton away from home. So hopefully this one can be a victory for Walkley. Need to take a drink because I've got to record Youth Squad Legends after this. And my voice is already having problems. Just, Golabart. Incredible. His 20th goal, guys. He's got 20 already. And Hurst making up the numbers at right back. Lawson's injured at the moment. Good cross. Well in. However, Brighton with a corner. No, we could break. We could break. Golabart. Ted is playing. Alright. There you go. Oh, Golabart nearly scored again. Unlucky. Well, it's a great start. It's a very ferocious start there. Oh, it's in. Julic, I think, has just... How has he managed to get that in? Let's have a look on the replay. It's not giving us a great angle on the replay. But Julic, on the volley, should be classed as a Nicholas own goal, I think. Who cares? We are top. Nottingham Forest aren't playing, it looks like. So they're either the late game on the Saturday or they're a Sunday match somewhere. We give them pressure. That's what it is. We give them pressure. 2-0. Very nice. Someone's demotivated. I'm presuming it's Nick Thacker. I'm just going to throw him off. Chris Franklin, who is just phenomenal for his age. He comes on. He's already worth that 4.5, 4.7, 4, but whatever it was, £1 million. The record transfer fee of this club. He's well worth it. Landini basically stabbed that guy then. And he loses the ball. 2-0. 67th minute. Let's see what happens in this attack, and then I'll think of what to do. Oh yes, it could be ours. Go on, Tedder. Oh, Golabot! Could have scored another. Right, so Welsh has been brilliant. I think he's got a very good future at Chelsea. I tried to tempt him to the club. Guess how much Chelsea wanted for the player. I tried it. Chelsea sacked their manager, so I tried it then to see if we could get him at a cheap price. Guess how much they wanted for him? In excess of £100 million. I don't even know. I'd love to get... Ooh, that's very tight. That offside call is very, very tight. I don't even know if that is offside. But it has been given. So yeah, Mike Welsh. I mean, I think he's got a good future, but that is some price tag to be getting on your... that's something that the new game has to look at. Because, yes, English players are overpriced, but 100 million for a defender? No. And he's never going to go like that. Move this mouse for you. I'm sorry. The mouse has just been in the way all the time. Golabot scores again. Phenomenal. How did we even get him to the club? He's raised the profile of this club tenfold. Him, Leon White, Julich coming in. That's been a good positive. He's not getting injured that much. I think he's got injured again, but it was only for like a couple of weeks. Go on, Golabot, to get your hat-trick. Oh, good slide tackle. This is great. This is a good start. Sorry, not a good start. This is a good prep up for the next year. And next episode we'll be going straight to the March youth intake, which is obviously a long time away. But only 2 episodes to go in this season. I am looking forward. I'm very excited to the Premier League, honestly. Yes, we might not get there still. But I'm thinking, because we are dominating teams, especially at home. Well, even this is not at home. This is Don Valley Stadium. And we are still dominating teams. Come on, Wednesday, do us a favour. They have done us a favour. This Abraham guy scores all the time. All the time. Right, so where are we in the table? And compare it to Nottingham Forest, we are 2 points ahead. Better goal difference. All is well. Watford in the 3rd round away from home. They're in the Premier League, so it should get us a decent amount, of money in return. Finances are looking great. I mean, you can't really complain, can you? Last season, 1.4 million. This season, we've already nearly doubled it. That mainly because we are in the Don Valley Stadium, and mainly because I think we're filling it out 40% of its capacity, which is, I mean, you think it's not a lot, but just think hang on, we'll get Nottingham Forest up because that usually that's like an average 7.67. So that's nearly a third. It's not that much, but it's a lot of revenue for us, and it's way a lot more than what we'd get in the Walkley Stadium of 4,500 capacity, or even less last season when it was 3,000. Yeah, so that's it. We are done. I apologise for the rough commentary, but let's have a look at the stats for the players. Ooh. Stats league. Right, goals. Golabot's got 18 in the league. Assists, Sam Bennett. Wow. He is growing. He has become a decent player for us. Good signing. Play of the match, 3 for Sam Bennett and Michael Bull. And we'll go to red cards. Jerkio and... Fuck. Jerkio! What a crazy name. And Jonathan Mateu. And then average rating, Sam Bennett tops it. He's been sound. He has been a very, very good buy. How much did we get him for? For free. Wow. Wow. Not bad at all. I mean, credit to Celtic for finding that kind of class in the Vanarama Conference. So obviously, whilst we were in the Vanarama North, only Sam Bennett was only a league above us. We could have actually snapped him up if we had the money, which we didn't. Yeah. Waldron close to trigger. Oh, £1 million. Yes, please. One appearance away from making 50 appearances. He's become a decent player. How long? We got him from Man United on a free, and Leeds paid $4.9 million for him. I'm presuming that's why we got Franklin. Let's have a look at Franklin anyway. I haven't seen his progress this year, so there's not a lot of people that we actually own outright. There's a lot of blues here. Another thing that I need to point out, I have tried and got Alberto Castro a work permit, denied it again, and 57 days until we can apply again. So Hertha Berlin still got the player. I'm crying because that guy's going to help us out massively in defence. Oh god, yeah. Chris Franklin is looking sick. Simple as. Potential ability dropped off a little bit, but still, I don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. He's got potential to be a leading Premier Division central defender in the future. That says it all. And we've just snapped him up for £4.3 million. Yeah. So that's it. This has been Cutsy. Thank you for watching this episode of the Custom Club. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.